alone and everything is a lie. Time simply isn't paid by the presence of you. All the shit that's left to die, so creation will rule. So we got to hold the truth, but it can go by the rules of our business. So take a trip, yes, it is not no proof.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Stocked Up live stream. There we are. There's the opening bell. We are going into today with some really good price action out here in the stock market. The gold stocks are popping off. We got GDX, GLD, NEM, GOLD. I mean, all the gold miners are popping off. Gold itself's popping. So let's go. We're seeing good movement there. We switch over to stocks like Tesla, even the SPY. They all kind of gapped up this morning, but they did start moving back down. Like in Nvidia's case, it actually gapped up and moved all the way back down and even went lower than where it was Friday at close. So that's pretty interesting, but coming back up now at open, we'll have to be watching Nvidia very closely as it bounced right around $900 even. Happens to be a nice even dollar there. Whole dollar level. I appreciate everybody joining up this morning, though. If you're enjoying it out there so far, smash that like button. It was a short week last week. I had some fun on Friday, though. I went and got the car detailed and ran all around like a maniac, honestly. But yeah, that's awesome. Hope everybody had a good weekend themselves. Whenever I'm starting to look at the overall market here, it's getting a little freaky. It really is. Not having the best convictions that SPY is just going to pop right back up. I am watching this 523.50 support. Of course, I'm watching under there like 522.75. And then 522 is what I think will end up being the more major level here of the day. All right, let's go switch over to Amazon really quick. Let me get my Thinkorswim 4-chart setup going. Oof, Meta falling off it open. That's not good. Put Apple on the bottom right. Brutal. Got some red coming in. At least Nvidia's going green, though. That's a plus. Man, overall, though, I'm not liking this. Not liking it one bit. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The GOAT, Mason put. You gotta love it. Hopefully Nvidia and Amazon keep popping here. Man, Amazon just popped up out of nowhere. That was a quick move. Look at that on the 1 minute. Sheesh. That's a big turnaround. Go to Tesla. It's actually dying back off, so. Hell yeah, I like to see this. Tom Moore, Brady. Good morning. Happy April. Hell yeah. Let's go, CM. I don't know if you guys saw it yet today, but there was actually some pretty big news that came out with Ford. I don't know if you guys saw this or not, but their stock's actually doing pretty good. Oh, it started falling back off. Ford is coming out with some flying cars, guys. I'm not shitting you. You guys know how XPEV has flying cars? Ford is literally having them too, they talked about. Let me see if I can pull it up really quick. Ford flying car. You guys will love this. This is going to be Ford's brand new product. Looks great. I hope you guys like that. I know I'm pre-ordering one, that's for sure. I'm definitely pre-ordering one myself. There's a lot of tech that goes into this. That's great for grocery trips. I like it. That's funny. April Fools. Had to do something, right? Had to come up with something for it. See, they thought it was funny. XPev's actually not having a bad move today. I don't know what's up with that. Switch over to Boeing real fast. Starting to fall off here. Back down to around 190.50 or so. We've been eyeing up Boeing a lot the past couple weeks. Let's look at our watch list, actually. See what's at the top here today. Neo, of all shit. Who would have thought? Wow, Neo's moving up to 471, man. I saw that MU was up a lot this morning. That's awesome to see. They're up like 4%. Breaking out above the high of last week, breaking the range. Can't forget about them. We got Intel moving as well, up to 45.20. Looking pretty hot. Wow, Intel's really running. Amazon still going up to 182.82. Wow, they really broke out above 182. Up around 80 cents on that, but still, though, that was just a good break. Actually came back down, touched it, and ran back. I like it. SMCI's moving up with the chip stocks, back above 1,000. I guess I should say it held 1,000 over the past couple days. Good to see it coming back alive, too, and this is good because the SPY gapped up this morning. I would love to see him close higher today. If they could close like 525 or higher, I think that would be a pretty good day overall. Now, it might slowly chop up to there, which would suck, but if it does get the close up there, we should see some pretty good stocks out there moving. Kind of like we are right now with Amazon and a few. Let's go back to Tesla, though, because they've been selling. Okay. Thank God they're coming back a little bit. Now, move it open was bad again. I was like, oh, no. Don't do it to us, Tesla. Or I should say I kind of wanted to do it to us because it makes for a better buy down there. But either way. Haha, Yaxel. Oh, yeah, it's April Fool's Day, guys. April Fool's Day. At least it's not opposite day. All right, DJT with the NASDAQ here falling down to 56.50. DJT was dwack, and it's actually been selling off quite a bit. Now, I'm not going to say that this thing has straight down momentum at all. It did open, but you can see the past few days have been just flat to slightly down. Nearing support right around 56. If that ends up breaking, it could be pretty big. That was a big area where it bounced a couple weeks ago, or last week. Hell yeah, Christian, let's go. Nvidia's pushing. Getting a lot of the chip stocks going today. Nvidia, SMCI. Hell, even Intel's going. You know it's a good day for chips if Intel's going. Pretty fire. Apple's trying to come back. Amazon is coming back, doing pretty hot still. Yeah, Nvidia might be my favorite one of the day. Like that 916 break, running up extremely well. Let's go look at the book map on it. Right, book map, what we got? 925 is the next major level I see here on the book map. 920 broke, and then a lot of buyers came in there, so maybe that'll hold up as support here. It's actually testing it right now. Just broke back under there. Unfortunately. Definitely watch 925 on Nvidia, though. That might be a good first target or something. After that, 930 should be pretty good. Yeah. 930-ish. Mason, was that news real? I kind of thought that was April Fool's for a second. I'm not kidding. I gotta see this. No, it's not. Okay, okay, okay. Wait. No, that one is April Fool's, isn't it? Dude, now I'm really confused. Is this... This is definitely fake. Oh. That's actually April Fool's right there. Like, not kidding. I don't think it's real. I think it literally is April Fool's. It's gotta be, because they don't have it on Thinkorswim. Yeah, that is April Fool's, Mason. I thought so. I thought so. I was like, what? Today's gonna be so fucked up, guys. Nobody's gonna know what's real or what's not. If somebody comes out with something crazy, I bet today something could start trending that people... It might actually affect the market. April Fool's might... We might just see it. Mason got. Yeah, for real. Yeah, Yaxel. I actually think that would be bad for Nvidia if they did that. They'd probably be real tough. They'd probably have to do thousands of things to fix it and everything, but that's funny. That's funny. I bet a lot of people got on that one. Microsoft ran up to around 428. It's been rejecting. Let's go back to Nvidia real quick. Little consolidation around this 920-ish area. Not too crazy yet, though. Still looking like it wants to run. Gotta look at the airlines today. I know Delta had a pretty big move this morning. If they could run up above 49, watch for a push towards 50. Delta is not bad here. They've been popping off the past few weeks. How's it love? They're also... No, they're not. They're not. Delta's destroying them. It's good to see, though. I like to see these types of moves like this. So, yeah, if we see that 49 break, watch out for a move to 50. That's a pretty big resistance on Delta here. Pretty damn big. Going into the earnings for the week, so everybody gets a refresh from last night's video. Here's what we're looking at. Nothing too crazy, honestly. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything too crazy here. Maybe Dave & Buster's or like Blackberry, ConAgra, Cal-Maine Foods. That's about it. I know ConAgra and Calm or Cal-Maine Foods usually have pretty good dividends. Let's go check on that. ConAgra, ticker symbol CAG. Pays out around 4%. 4.6% to be exact. Or 4.66. I'm getting real technical here. And then what was the other one? Cal-Maine? No. Oh yeah, it was Cal-Maine. They pay 3.4%. 3.14. Still pretty good. Logan said power just went out at my place. Hell yeah, Logan. It's getting stormy around here today, isn't it? At my house, it is looking rough out there. Oh. Yaxel, now that would be bad, man. Fake publishing data numbers. That would be really bad, Yaxel. Imagine if, like, CNBC did it. That'd be kind of funny. Like a big firm did it. Would be pretty rough. Everybody have a good weekend, though. Anybody have anything fun go on over the weekend? If you did, let me know. All right. SPY's coming back alive. We're going to have to throw a poll out there for you. So be ready for the poll. Yes, new highs. All right, today will be an easy poll on the SPY. Tomorrow we'll have a harder poll coming out, so be ready. In about 15 or 14 minutes at this point, we'll be getting ISM manufacturing PMI numbers coming, so be ready for that. In around 14 minutes. There's a little bit more data coming out today too, but there's a bill auction later as well. But I generally just switch it to 3 stars, see what the bigger headlines are. That manufacturing PMI, the forecast, they're looking for it to come in fairly well, so we'll see. We'll see if it ends up moving the market or not. I'm sure it will momentarily. Oh my god, Mason. What if that's what kickstarted it? That's funny. Imagine how bad they would get sued for that if, like, somebody big put that out. It'd be like a class action going against them. People probably lost, like, thousands upon thousands because of that. Millions in some cases, maybe. That would actually, you know what would be really funny? Now, guys, now this would actually, you know how the market makers out there try to fuck everybody over, right? That would be really funny if the April Fool's joke tricked all the algos and all the algos started, like, going nuts on these stocks because of, they thought that there was news, but, like, there wasn't. That would be... Now that would be something wild right there. That would be pretty wild. All the algos get tricked. That would be rough. Really appreciate everybody joining up, though, this morning. Make sure you vote up in the poll if you're here. Got 13 votes. It's fairly close at this point. Still pretty close. Switching back over to NVIDIA. Still consolidating here, but trying to move. Amazon falling back off. They were one of the better movers there at open. Started really falling back down, unfortunately. Akira sipping on some whiskey. Cheers. Woo! Hopefully it's not 8 in the morning where you are, but if it is, you know, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, so it's all right. What's up, Jason? Now I want some whiskey. I'm just kidding. Yoshi, my Egos, CXAI. Is that Big Bear? No. Wow, CXAI is really moving. 80%. What in the world did they do today? Oh, wow. This was in a bit of a setup, too. CXAI, what a move on the chart. Speaking of crazy moves, I forgot about the marijuana stocks today. Got CGC, Tilray, PLNH. They're all kind of falling back off. I gotta go back to CXAI though. Wow, that's not bad. I mean, pretty insane movement here. The problem is CXAI has no options, which kind of sucks. Guess it is what it is though. Yoshi said, I think CGC will skyrocket this month. That'd be awesome, Yoshi. I'm hoping for it. CGC skyrocketing. April 12th, I think it is. They have a shareholder meeting, guys. So Friday, April 12th, they're going to have a shareholder meeting with CGC. And they're going to vote to make Canopy USA. This is pretty cool. So they're going to get into the US marijuana market, which, from what I was reading, apparently they don't have access to now, or at least not full access, right? But Canopy USA, getting into that US marijuana market, might get a lot more interesting for CGC, especially as our rules start to change. As I flip the calendar today to April, there's a nice car on there, this one. It's a Koenigsegg Regera. Koenigsegg Regera or Regera or something. Looks badass though. I'm actually going to the Lake of the Ozarks this weekend, so that's going to be fun. That'd be awesome, though, Yoshi. I hope that it skyrockets for us. That'd be pretty sick. Man, it's going to be cold this weekend. Of course it is, right? Why wouldn't it be? I like that movement on SPY, though. It moved and filled the gap perfectly here for all of our gap fill traders out there. Still watching that support closely. I think there could be another uptrend today. Nvidia's another extremely interesting one at the moment. Consolidating really hard right here, but it's on this support. Hopefully the support keeps holding, because it's not looking bad. Yeah, Lake of the Ozarks, Mason. My sister owns like a $2 million house or some shit down there. It's like 8 bedrooms and shit. It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. It's in Missouri, Yoshi. Mason said, isn't it beautiful there? Hell yeah, Mason. It is very beautiful. A lot of good rolling hills and stuff. I mean, I'd rather see the beach, personally, but, you know, can't have everything. Yeah, you think... I bet you she would, Mason. We could definitely borrow that, man. If she, yeah. They got a dock and stuff, too. We could, like, rent a boat, even. Could be pretty fun, Mason. Netflix moving up. NFLX. Nvidia's holding right there, so that's good. Netflix is doing pretty good today. Nice move back. What happened to my trend today? Why did it change? The hell. There we go. That's what we wanted. Kind of held that trend a little this morning. I want to play DJT puts. Yeah, Mason, so my sister's husband, he's been a chiropractor his whole life, but he's been, you know, he's been a hustler, man. Like, he's been acquiring a lot of rental properties and all that type of shit, like a lot of them. So he's got a pretty big, like, real estate port built up, and they got that house like a year or two ago and been having fun down there. Hell yeah, it is, Mason. He's got a big port of them, too. I think they have, like, a, they run, like, a whole entire apartment complex, even, or something. Not totally sure, but... Or he at least has partners he's in with it or something. DJT, want to short it. Jason wants to play DJT puts. Let's see. Man, Jason, I like it. The only problem is it's like literally like right on support. If it was not right on support, I'd probably be more apt to it. But as we scroll out, the support's pretty damn big. I'll say this though, Jason, if this support gives out around like 56, this could be a really fun short opportunity or put play today. Once that does give out. Just watch that support though. Oh yeah, Yoshi. Real estate's really smart to get into, man. Haha, yeah. Just buying good areas that are up and coming, and yeah, you're pretty set. There's a few areas by me around St. Louis that are really growing in value. I'm sure it's like that a lot of places though, but there's like a lot of rural areas here where like they're turning into like high-class city areas, which is pretty good opportunities there. AMD popping off today up to 187, starting to trend back down though. Got to switch back to Nvidia. I want to see them break. Come on, Nvidia. Get up there and break that high of this morning. Too much consolidation up here. QQQ's been consolidating a lot too. I bet Nvidia has something to do with it. FCX. They had the big money play, I believe, on FCX. Let's see. No. Not that I see it. Not that I have on here, anyways. Pretty decent movement on FCX, though. Running up very, very well. Bob and Fran said FCX today. I like it. I think it could go higher. Had some good candles Friday. It's down around support here. It pulled back to that high of day from Friday. Yeah, that's actually looking pretty fire. Looking pretty fire here. This was one of the plays from last night. Yeah, I like it quite a bit. It broke the level from yesterday, bouncing off of it. I like this one. Have some good bounces. Good support. Getting in low. I could see it definitely retesting high this morning or higher. Keep your eyes on it. Gold's still doing pretty good too. Pulled back kind of like FCX did. Down to this 3180-ish high from Friday. Bouncing off of it though, which is pretty fire. I recommend buying CGC during the dip. That could be good, Yoshi. We'll see. I'm definitely keeping it on the radar. I'm doing good today. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking, Yoshi. Been having a pretty good morning thus far. I actually got up a little bit early. Played with my daughter a bit before the girlfriend took her to work with her. I miss you guys, though. It was a long weekend. There was no streaming or trading Friday. It felt weird. I'll say this, though. I don't know about you guys, but the weekend flew by for me. I played golf on Saturday, so that made it quick, and then, yeah, it just keeps going. Just keeps going. Give me 1 second, guys. Holy. Give me 1 second, guys. We just had a whole bunch of signups here. Why do rich people like golf a lot? Yaxel said. You know, Yaxel, I think that is very subjective. I don't think it's all rich people, man. Trust me, if it was, I would like it a lot better. Because whenever I go to the golf course, there's a bunch of, I don't know what I'll call them, bourgeois out there. You know, I don't know what to say. There's a lot of whack people at the golf course, but and they're definitely not rich most of the time. I think that's just something people think about because, you know, in movies, they show it up like, oh, I'm going down to the club today and all this stuff. And, you know, it used to be maybe more like that, but I don't know. Now, it's so popular now. I mean, it's like, for example, like I'm like 26 years old. There's like, I would say like out of all the friends I had that were guys like in high school and stuff, like 50% or more play golf. And trust me, I did not go to the best school. So it's not like I went to like, you know, some private school where you think, oh, they're all playing golf. Like, no, it was not like that. The golf team at my school sucked, actually. It was bad. I wish I would have played it in high school, but I was always a baseball player, and I used to be that type of kid that was always like, screw golf, I'm playing baseball. Golf's a wussy sport. You know how that is. Hell, we made fun of the golf team, which was funny. But it came back around. Now I'm playing it all the time, so. There is a couple of like richer country clubs around here that you have to pay like a lot to join. Now those are real fancy, but most of the normal courses around here are just, you know, normal dudes. Yeah, it's because of the movies. For real, man. We got all these like Happy Gilmores out here. DJT about to hit high. What? Oh, about to hit. Okay, okay. I was gonna say, man, DJT just got the candle that all the put players were waiting for here. Let's see if he can get his second leg down, but that's definitely a support break. There's always gonna be fake outs, but let's see if it can catch a good move. Like the way it's going so far. Not bad, not bad. Switching over to NVIDIA. Selling back off slightly, not good. AMD too. SPY also selling off to back down to support from this morning where it filled the gap. Uh-oh. Not looking good there. Tessie's probably dying. Yep. Watch Tesla. Tesla looks the worst, I'd say, of everything that I've seen this far. I just don't like the setup one bit. It's doing that sliding off motion, I like to say. Sliding off this morning. It gets the slide and bam. Looks rough. The percentages are flipping a lot. I just saw Manny post a FedWatch tool up. Looks like a 67% chance of a cut in June. So that's good that it's been flipping that way. Glad to see that. That's pretty cool. Awesome, awesome, awesome. This is sick. Go to QQQ real fast. Give me 1 sec, guys. Just gotta help somebody out in the background really quick. Just takes a second here. Switch to the 4-chart setup for a minute. Why not? See how it's going today. Not the best. At least Meta and Nvidia have had decent moves, though. That's good. That's a plus. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. Yeah, Meta having some decent movement here. Maybe it'll actually come back up to retest 500. It's actually not too far away. I could see 500 being pretty big. Let's look at that one on the book map. Guaranteed 500's big. Yep. 13,000 shares stacked up there. Quite a lot of sellers stacked overhead on the way up to 500 as well. On Meta. Tesla raised its price. I saw that, Perry. Yes, I do, Yoshi. I went to 2 parties yesterday for it. Either way, I mean, you know, Easter's Easter, right? I think it's just fun because, you know, I got a daughter now. I can't wait in like a year or two to like hide the eggs and have her find them and stuff. That's just the fun part to me. I don't really, you know, mind the religious stuff too much, I guess. We'll just say. I like the bunny better than anything. We need more holidays like that, like with the bunny and Santa Claus and stuff. Meta. Man, those are some good green candles coming in. You think AAL will bounce or break? Let's see. AAL. Yeah, up to like 1560. Yeah, you know, and it just gets the family together and stuff. You know, it's always a good time. 1560, though, that's a good area up there. If it ends up breaking, it could be a fun move. Well, do I think it'll break, though? Let me go to the daily real quick. Man, that's a lot of green candles in a row here. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You might as well say 8. Quite a bit of green lately on AAL, getting close to resistance, but I could see it continuing. These airlines are on fire. Whether it's AAL or UAL or DAL, they're all popping off. Besides LUV, that's the only one that's really stuck down. So, yeah, I like UAL. I think it could be pretty fire. Yeah, Tesla's always moving their prices around. I'm glad that they raised it, though. That might help the stock. I think they're learning that. Let's go on their website and check it out. Let's see what it says. Model Y starting at $37,490 after federal tax credit. You know what else I did on Friday? We actually got my girlfriend's vehicle all done, which was pretty sick. Let me see if I can pull that up. Yeah, we got her RAV4 going. It's pretty badass. Here's what it looks like. That's what it looks like from the front. I love that blue emblem with the hybrid. And I'll say this, guys. At first, I was like, the hybrid's gonna suck. I was like, this is gonna be shitty, and I'm not gonna like the hybrid system. It's gonna break and all this. It still might break, but whenever I'm driving it, this is like one of the smoothest driving cars ever. Oh, and look at this. You guys can actually see my Corvette in the reflection. That's kind of funny. I never realized that before, but you can see it. That's funny. But yeah, it's so cool to drive. It's smooth. It has a special transmission, an e-CVT. Apparently, it's different than a normal CVT, and it's a lot better. But this is what the inside looks like. Pretty nice. Oh yeah, little mommy car for her. We ended up going RAV4 though. Anything that was like, you know, everything else was very comparable. I would say the Mazda was probably one of the cooler looking inside ones, but can't go wrong with Toyota. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Yeah, Mason, she was pretty happy with it. What do I think of Intel puts called for a purpose? Palantir selling off, speaking of them. Intel puts. They just hit resistance. I had this line already on the chart. Literally hit right on it. Let's see the hourly here. Yeah, that's a big resistance. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Intel puts today, actually. I'm not a huge fan of it. I'd rather look at something else today. Maybe moving a little bit better. Maybe back to the upside or something. Let's see SPY. Yeah, Intel's just not my favorite put player of the day. Like, let's say I wanted to go after puts. I'm probably looking more at like Boeing, which is selling off in a pretty big way here. Or maybe Square. A little low on the day. I don't know, though. Intel had pretty good price action all morning. Yeah, Twitter's been wild today, guys. Like, if you guys have been out there looking at stock news on Twitter today, it's been pretty insane. There's all types of weird posts out there. Sean goes, I don't trust the news every day. CGC starting to work, putting in work. Let's see it, Logan. Harry said Apple broke support twice. Man, Apple has been so bearish lately, hasn't it? It's been one of the weakest stocks out there. Like, you are the weakest links over the past month, Apple. You're rough. Better stop that stuff. Hey, better stop it. Bunch of conspiracies every day on Twitter. Yeah, but not usually like this many stock ones. Like, this is just so much whack news, you know? Between Nvidia buying Xbox and Ford's flying car. I'm just kidding. But, you know, there's been quite a bit out there. It's funny. It's funny. It's working. Apple's sitting right on the 170 support, though, guys. It's going to be a big spot. I saw Manny just posted it up in Bookmap. Damn, that is a big spot on the Bookmap. No kidding there. Wow. Yeah, you know, I like Apple down, but just make 170 break. There's 220,000 shares stacked here. Pretty nuts. Yeah, I hope you guys liked that one this morning with the Ford flying car. I thought that was pretty good. Did I get anybody with that at open? That's funny. Bookmap on Tesla, my power went out. For sure, Logan. Go back to it again. Yeah, I did pull it up earlier, but we'll go back to it. 170 is even big on Tesla. But 172 is the next major short-term spot. 170, though, coming up after that. 135,000 shares stacked there. But it seems like these supports just keep giving out today. Pretty rough in the market. I'm definitely still watching Tesla down. Outlaw says, whenever you say it's stacked, does that mean buying or selling? It just depends. If they're stacked underneath the price, those are buy orders. If they're stacked overhead, then they're selling. So, gotta go with that, Outlaw. But good question. I'm sure that helped a lot of people out. Tesla just died, LOL. Yeah, it's looking pretty rough today. Can't lie. That chart is pretty brutal on the 1 minute. Look at ELF. Let's see. ELF. ELF Beauty. I don't know anything about this one. Not even sure I've heard of it. I mean, I would say it looks like pullback central here. If I had to just go off the chart. What am I looking at for a bounce back? You know, if it holds this support, I think that could be a good bounce back. Like, if you see 187 hold, and like maybe tomorrow and then the next couple days there's some green, throw that stop loss under 187 and just call it a day and just see how much it can go up from there. But low key, I think it looks like it's going to pull back. It looks kind of rough to me short term. Definitely a big support though. Jason said, bank stocks doing anything. Not too much today. You know, normally, lately, they've been really popping. Like, if we go to some daily charts here, it's like, oh boy. Like, look at the way these suckers have been going. Now, they're all starting to slow down a little bit today. Doesn't mean the uptrend's over, just they don't have that solid momentum like they have. All these dips getting me excited, Yoshi said. DraftKings even dipping. Yoshi said, how much money would I need to start putting options? Do you mean just buying puts, or do you mean like shorting options, like shorting puts? Let me know which one you mean, Yoshi, because you can buy puts or short puts. If you're talking about shorting puts, I would say somewhere like 5 to 10,000 to make it seem worthwhile in the beginning. You know, you could make like 3 to 5 work though. I would say if you're just looking to play puts by themselves, somewhere like 2 to 3,000, unless you're wanting to play more risky stocks or just things that cost too much. Just realize though, like if you have like a $2,000 account or 3,000, you probably shouldn't be out here playing Nvidia options then, because they might be like way too expensive, or you know what I mean. Just play the right type of options, and I don't mean that with Nvidia. I just mean, you know, you just gotta keep that risk low. Don't get too risky with your trades till your account grows. Don't go too heavy into plays either, of course. That's a big no-no in the beginning. Oh, shorting or buying. Okay. Yeah, I tried to do both there for you. Yeah, you got it, Yoshi. Just keep adding in as much as you can monthly. Keep acquiring shares, and over the long term, Yoshi, you will have that account built up in no time. I'll be real with you guys. My girlfriend, she does not make much money at all, and she's already grown an account up to like, I think it's at like 2,500 now after like just a year of putting it in randomly, or maybe even like 8 months. I don't think it's even been a full year, but yeah, she don't even make that much, and she's been just putting in here and there and getting it going in her IRA and everything. It's pretty cool to watch her grow from the beginning, you know, because she never really believed in it till she started seeing all these stocks go up lately, but she's getting there. She's getting there. Hey, Mike, it's a brand new one, man. It's 2024. Yeah, it's about how much you save. Exactly, Mason. But obviously, if you make more, you can save more, so. But yeah, you're right. She's probably smarter with her money than people that make, you know, hundreds of thousands a year. Yeah, exactly, CM. That's exactly what's going on. That's funny. Yep. That's exactly what she does to me now. She'll send me, like, screenshots of, like, gold and silver on there and be like, oh my god. It's so funny. Hey, nice, Yoshi. That's good, though. That's really good. That's really good, Yoshi. Yeah, keep putting it in, Yoshi. You'll be there. How old are you, Yoshi? I'm curious. You said you're 18 somewhere, right? I think that's what you said. I'll propose to her when she sends a J-Pal money printer meme. That's the condition. Let's look at Ford today. I was hoping that they would do a lot better than they are so far. It's okay, though. They were doing pretty good in pre-market. At open, though, they fell back off. General Motors is holding up okay, but they also fell off a little. Tom, what support levels you got for GLD? Yeah, GLD is a big one here. Let me go back to the hourly for this baby. It's right around the all-time high. I mean, the biggest support in the short term is going to be right around 199 to 200. I mean, that's got to be huge. Now, the next one's going to be right around 203.40, 203.50. After that, I see right around 205.50. So, there's a few levels. I got them marked on the chart here. All right, guys, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Quick bathroom break, intermission, whatever you want to call it. Be right back in about 2 minutes. Let's go, guys. Let's go. I'm about to start trading with a 1K account. Wish me luck, boys. Good luck, Akira. Just take it slow. Don't go in too heavy into each play. Keep that risk tight. Hell yeah, Yoshi. Haha. Mason. I can't say anything about the cars, I guess. But, Yoshi, one thing I'll say in the beginning, you know, don't be upset about just driving a normal car for the first, you know, let's say 3 to 5 years. Just get something nice and cheap. You know, get an older Toyota Camry or something with like a nice 4-cylinder engine or 6-cylinder or something. You know, those things are pretty foolproof. Yeah, keep it tight. After a few years, of course, you know, you could probably start upgrading to some cooler cars, but, you know, try to keep those savings as good as you can. Even I can say, though, you know, Mason, yeah, you know, like, cars, they just, you know, they're kind of a waste. You're just throwing money out the window in a way, although they're fun. But after a few years, you know, you can get a good one. Yeah, yeah, Mason, it's funny. Definitely don't go too much into debt on that one. Yeah, something like what Donut said, that'd be good. Yeah, one of those types of cars would be great. Boeing's having quite the sell-off now, under 190. Pretty awesome to see. QQQ. Yeah, like Yoshi, like this might not be the coolest, but like let's say I just do like used Toyota Camry for sale. Like, you know, we do something like used Camrys, right? Hell, let's even look at certified used ones. Why not? Damn, these things are more expensive than I thought. We're gonna do a max price of $15,000. That's got to be the max for this. No, 15,000. No. There we go. Oh, there is none, of course. You definitely get some older ones though, or something. Promise. I promise. Yeah, we'll do like, here we go. This will be better. There we go. Like right here, 2009 Toyota Camry with 130,000 miles. If they kept the engine good on this thing should hit 200,000 plus pretty easy, you know. Ooh, and it's a stick. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Honestly, though, like, you know, you get the point, though. I just figured it'd be cool to find one real quick, because if you guys watch engine teardown videos on YouTube, man, those Toyota and, like, Honda engines last a long time. All right, back to the stocks. Back to the stocks. Citigroup starting to consolidate slightly. Tesla selling off rapidly now to 171.45. Boy, that really broke under 175, 174. That was a big breakdown with Tesla. Down under 172 now. It's going to push 170 here in a minute. So many kids I know making minimum wage drive cars that someone who makes $200,000 a year should be driving. Really, Mason? Damn. Dang. The V6 Accord is fun. I don't know what it is with me, Donut. I have a Toyota leaning, like I lean towards Toyota over Honda, but I do like both. You should buy one of those really old Honda Civic Type R's that like were like those like early 2000s drift cars or whatever. That'd be kind of cool. The big thing with cars is really just learning how to do shit yourself. If you can learn how to do shit yourself, nothing is expensive. Nothing. And you can usually do it pretty good by just watching a couple videos. It's kind of like building a computer. If you can build a computer, you can change out shit on a car all day. Oh yeah, Donut. Now that one's really fun. I really like that car. Yeah, those things are high in price. Hopefully they redo those. I hope they make another one. Citigroup trying. Meta was falling off earlier. At open, man, they came back pretty hard. Still consolidating though right here. Watching 492 closely. Man, Tesla. 170's got to be coming into play today. That sucks for them. Ooh, Nvidia. I'm almost seeing like a wedge or like a lag pattern here. Let's see. What's up with Nvidia doing this? It did this last week too. Look at that. Same setup as on Thursday. Fell off a little at open, came all the way back up, made a wedge. Traded, you know, down and out of it throughout the rest of the day. Let's see what happens here today with you, Nvidia. It better be more movement or better movement than last week, that's for sure. Better be. What do I think about Lulu? What's up, OG? This is Tom here, by the way, though, this morning. You're all good, though. Everybody gets that wrong. Oh, wait. Or are you April Fools and me? Oh, man. Now I can't. Now I don't know. You know what? Now you get nothing.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
I'm just messing with the OG. Lulu, pretty insane stock, though. Pretty high price, falling off like crazy here in the short term since their earnings. In the short term, I could see it going lower, actually. I think it looks pretty bearish. Like, I could see 385 giving out. Maybe trading back towards like 370, 360 over the next couple weeks. I do like it down quite a bit here, though. But I'll show you what I'm looking for on the chart. I'll try to draw it out just so you can kind of see, like, maybe like what I'm looking at more with it. So I like this drop. I like the gap. And a lot of times you'll see this where it consolidates and then goes slightly lower and then right back up. So like what I'm watching for here is that slight move down and then for a recovery. But that slight move down might not be too huge. So watch for this recent low to break. I could still see bearishness, but just don't think that it's going to do this again. That's probably not the case. It's probably not even going to have candles like this. Just like a slow, methodical chop down and then start to come back. That's what I'm watching for. Just realize you're getting close to the bottom. So if you do short it, just don't try to hold it too long. Don't overstay your visit on this one. Take profits quicker. AMD had that just now. I'm hoping for that break up. Let's see. Yeah, AMD is a little different this morning. I do like the setup, though, on the 1 minute. Looks like it's basing off support pretty good here. The only problem is now it's contending with resistance as well. Gotta watch it. Seems like it's having trouble breaking out above this area since it fell under there. If it does, though, that could be a possible recovery type play coming into the cards. Nvidia still in like the wedge here. Gonna be watching that one close. Hope everybody had a good weekend with the baseball game starting out. I know I didn't. I got pissed. The Cardinals blew it against the Dodgers last night. They won the night before. They almost blew it then, though, too. Low key. It's going to be a long year for St. Louis Cardinals fans, I'll tell you that. I thought they actually played the Dodgers pretty well, but not as well as they needed to. The pitching just looks brutal on the Cardinals. Especially the bullpen's been pretty rough. We only have 2 guys that can really get the job done out of the bullpen. Yeah, Joe Kelly really did blow it. The White Sox got swept. Oh man, that is rough, don't it? The poor White Sox are like getting rid of all their people. I'm surprised they got swept. I got Luis Robert on fantasy and he hit like 2 home runs the other day. Guy's a maniac. Jason bought MPC, Oxy, and Zom 25 minutes ago. Nice. Yeah, those are doing great right now. Goodbye. They are doing awesome. Yeah, Oxy's looking good even. Zom. They're all coming back. Looks like they're going to break the high of days. Man, guys, watch Oxy. It's so close to the high. That could be a really fun breakout. That could be really good. Oh, yeah, let's go, Oxy. At least we're not Cubs fans. That's awesome. Perry goes, every year is a long year with STL. Hey. They've been pretty good, Perry. Just not the past 2 years. Marlins are pissing me off. What? The coach for the Marlins is Skip Schumacher, the old Cardinals bench coach. He used to play for the Cardinals too. They should have made that guy the coach of the Cardinals. I'll tell you what, the St. Louis Cardinals coach, I hate to say it, that guy sucks. He's terrible. That Mike Schilt, who now coaches the Padres, is so much better. So much better. I don't know why they fired him. It was the dumbest firing I've ever heard of. I think that they cursed themselves, actually, with that. That guy was such a good coach. Got all fired up. This new guy, all he cares about is analytics and bullshit matchups. Like, who bats Paul Goldschmidt second? Like, come on. Like, that guy's got to be batting third or fourth. I hate to say it, but it has to happen. DJT sold off pretty hard. That's down 14% now, having a brutal run. Not good there. Tim Anderson, that's funny. I'm not too sure about that, Jason. Juan Soto is Jesus. I was gonna draft Juan Soto first in my fantasy league, and I was pick 5, and my uncle was pick 4, and my uncle stole him from me, man. Really had me upset. I was like, you can't be doing that to me right now. Come on. Can't be doing it to me. I still don't get how Mike Clevenger is a free agent. That has me so confused here. So confused. Really appreciate everybody joining up today, though. It's been a pretty fun morning. We've had a lot of decent moves out there. A lot of them to the downside, honestly. These tech stocks have been rough. Hey, Vegan, thanks for subscribing. I'll have to look at Beyond Meat more often now. BYND, speaking of them, they're down 7%. Holy shit. Yeah, Donut, that's the worst situation. I don't want to talk about it too much on here just because it's such a weird situation, but that is really weird, Donut. You can thank Manfred for that, I think. Apple's going for 168. Yay. Mason, if you didn't know Soto was there, you're not a fan. No, I'm just kidding. April Fools. Yeah, Apple, 168. Looking rough. Breaking under 170. How's Tesla? Is it getting down to 170? It's almost there. It literally got so close. Look at that on the book map. Would you look at that? You guys know that funny video where the guy's walking around the car? He's like, just look at it. There is a sound button for it, but I feel like it's going to be too loud. Yeah, there's something making sure he doesn't get signed, Donut. Day Trade said the AT&T short is not working as much as I thought. Low-key, I think AT&T shorting it, I thought that was a good idea today. I was actually thinking about that over the weekend. Hell, I'm an AT&T customer, so I'm screwed. But, yeah, I was actually thinking about that too. It's interesting, that's for sure. Pretty insane movement. I want to see some big sell-off come in, screw everybody over. I guess screw shareholders over, but we'll be in on the put, so we'll be all good. Kind of a weird situation there. Anyhows. Come on, SPY, Mason said. Yeah, we need SPY to get some movement coming in here. It's getting down towards support around 522, so watch out for support. It might start consolidating. I actually would not be surprised one bit if we started seeing more consolidation come in. What's your overall view of buying leaps? I mean, it really just depends on the stock, Bob and Fran. That's the big question with that is like, you know, are you going to be buying leaps on like Nvidia right now? If that's the case, I think that's probably not very smart. But like, if you're looking to maybe buy leaps on like, you know, maybe Disney or PayPal or Zoom or something that's pretty low, then I think that's fine. But I like leaps. It's just timing still comes into play with leaps quite a bit too. You can be in leaps and still get your ass handed to you. But yeah, with the way stocks are so high, just, you know, I would look to enter on more of a dip on some of these leaps. But I like leaps, Bob and Fran. I really just, rather than doing leaps, I think it's actually a lot more beneficial to get into shorting put options. If you could just short put options, get shares, and then sell covered calls off those shares that you have, they call it the wheel strategy. If you ever want to look it up, they call it the wheel strategy. If you do that, I think that would be a lot more beneficial than just buying leaps, personally. Because number one, you're getting paid for premium. Number two, you're getting shares potentially. And as those shares go up, that's going to be very significant. And if you do get the shares, they're lower than the current price. And then number three, then you repeat the process and you sell covered calls on those shares. You make money as the shares go up and you make money from the covered calls. So it's like win-win right there. I'd rather do that over leaps. And just wait till you guys see some of these updates coming out. You guys are gonna love it, especially if you're longer term traders out there. All the long-term traders are gonna love the updates coming. Seriously, you will love it. They'll be here pretty damn soon too, so be ready. It'll be on the stock analysis dashboard. Gonna get some cool updates with that. Should be within the next week, DJ. But this one is for stock analysis dashboard members only. It's different than the normal trading floor subscription. It's more of a longer term deal, so check out the link I'm sending. There'll be a lot added to it though, so you'll see everything on the link and then just even more stuff coming. Jason wants to average in now. I'm not a big fan of averaging in on like day trades on like stocks like Oxy and stuff, but it is breaking out pretty good. I personally wouldn't though. Only if you're going to average out on the way up. That's the only way I'd do it. But still, even at that. I don't think that PMI data did anything to the SPY, did it? Yeah, not really. It didn't really do anything. I guess it started selling off right at 9, so I guess it did kind of spark the beginning of that sell-off and that support breaking. Yeah, not bad. Let's go look at the data. Came in at 50.3. Damn. It beat market expectations. This marked the first expansion in the manufacturing sector after 16 months of contraction. Damn. Well, that's good, I guess. I think any number over 50 shows growth. On PMI, just so you're aware, anything over 50 shows growth. So if it's under 50, it's contracting. If it's over 50, it's growing. So it's growing now, just really slow, I guess. Tesla Bookmap 170, we gotta look at it. It's huge, DJ. I was looking at it earlier today. 177,000 shares there now. But yeah, it's a pretty big spot. That's pretty badass, though. 170, I like it. AMC down 11%. Damn, day trade? Yeah, I don't touch AMC or GameStop anymore. Whew. I don't think I ever really touched them. I still have to make the GameStop shrine. I think whenever it was at like 10 bucks or something, I said, if this thing gets 100, I'm going to have to make a shrine for it. And it literally did. AMC might go to 0. I don't know if it's you know, I know that it's not possible, but that would be kind of funny if it went negative. That would be pretty rough. Like, what if they like had some like unexpected debt or something come in? I don't know. Obviously, that's not possible, but that's how much AMC is rough. That's how rough AMC is. Like, Nice, Bob. Yeah, I'm glad you guys know that. That's awesome. It's one of the best strategies out there. So, it's awesome, Bob and Fran. Make sure, or don't make sure, but, you know, if you're interested in it, definitely run it up. They make good microwave popcorn. What? That's pretty good, Mason. I don't eat... I get sick of that stuff getting stuck in my teeth. Microwave popcorn. I have not heard of microwave popcorn in a long time, guys. Now you're making me want it though, Mason. Like I'm craving it. I haven't had popcorn in like a year or something. But I really do kind of want it now. All right, guys, look at Nvidia down and out of that wedge. Woo! That was pretty brutal. That was a pretty good wedge break right there. Move back down. What's up with Nvidia and these wedges lately? Look at Friday. They did the same thing. Or I should say Thursday. Same type of deal. Down and out of the wedge. Ran lower. Same thing today. Weird little setups going on out here. Take your girl to a show. Oh yeah, you're probably right, Jason. I should. Sometimes, you know, we just use the big screen in the living room and just watch it. That's usually what I do. Like with Oppenheimer, I just waited for it to come out and rented it on the TV. We should, though. We should get out to one. You're right. All right, guys. Well, hey, I appreciate you all joining up this morning. It's been a fun live stream. Really do appreciate everybody joining. Thank you for being here. Have a great rest of your Monday, of course. Have a fantastic rest of your Monday. Walk away profitable today. The price action's been all over. We've seen a lot of upside movement, a lot of downside movement, mainly downside movement since open though, I'd say. But keep your eyes on these big tech stocks. They're starting to consolidate and just slow down a little bit. If these supports give out, it could be huge, like Amazon sitting around 180. We got Tesla around 170. We got Apple at 170. It's like, sheesh, if these do give out again, this could be a good continuation to the downside. So let's go, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Of course, I'll be live all week long here on the Stocked Up Live channel. Powell is actually going to be speaking this week, but Oh, wait. No, wait. Wait. Oh, no, he is this week. Okay. Yep. So he is speaking at 12:10 p.m. on Wednesday. I believe this is at a Harvard or Stanford event. I think Stanford. Let me go look it up on the Federal Reserve website before we close out the stream. I can't remember which college it was. It was like the BSG or something. Let's see. Powell giving an economic outlook at the Stanford Business, Government, and Society Forum. Yep, so Stanford. Okay. On Wednesday, 12:10 p.m. Eastern Time. Other than that, tomorrow we have the JOLTS job openings at 10 a.m. That'll be pretty big. And then ISM services at 10 a.m. on Wednesday with some data Friday. We'll talk about that later in the week. But really appreciate everybody here. And hey, let's go NC State. Oh, yeah. If you guys are new, smash that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you get notified when I go live in the mornings too. But see you guys later. Don't forget about our deal running right now on the trading floor. Check out the announcements channel in the Discord. Use code BIGMONEY for $100 off yearly. It's a great deal. Check it out. Other than that, see you guys on the other side.